Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading and it's going to be a world view. There's lots of things that are going to be going on from now until the near end of November that are going to be difficult. And I'm not going to lie to you. Lots of people will be leaving. Just so you know, that's a heads up. And if you have Mars in Scorpio, you might want to check your rising, your Venus, and your sun sign, because Mars in Scorpio is going to be very significant over the next month. Like I said, this is going to be a world view, past, present, future. We're gonna get some information here. So, 9 of Cups and the Star. I feel like this is an en masse healing. It's lots of people that are healing themselves, and I will be putting up some remedies in the near future for sleep, for all around trying to hold on to your vibration. These last few days for me have been like totally brutal, but yesterday I got a hack. You need to start putting your phone away. And I got one of those, oh gosh, what are they called? Fedora bags? Where I kept my phone most of the day yesterday in and off. I feel better today. So, that might be something you might need to look into. So, I'm getting the dream is over. Alright? And this goes for many, many people on planet Earth right now. The dream is over. Which means that what you thought was what you wanted may not be what you want now. Especially where love is concerned. If you haven't already graduated past the codependent energy, which means that you depend on another person to make you feel good. Okay? Self-care, self-love is going to be very, very important through this. So if you're giving all your time and all your energy to someone or something else, it's going to impede upon your health. And you're not going to be able to keep your head above water, so to speak, in a real way. Alright? The present right now, yeah, you're being lied to. On a world scale. Truly, you are Empress, you are the Wheel of Fortune, and this is what is trying to be kept from you. Just so you know. What's trying to be kept from you and keep you in suspended animation is that you are truly a creator being, and that you can manifest, outside of outside influences. You can't manifest the world. You can't manifest things to stop over in the middle. You can't. That's not where your power lies. Your power to manifest within is very, very important. I would suggest you get some obsidian or some shungite for the radio waves. Yeah. Like I said, this is real life interference, and It is affecting everybody's vibe. It's making people fight. It's making people aggravated. And Mars in Scorpio is no joke. Okay? This energy is not a joke. And it's not to be taken lightly. So it's for the next month, guys. A little longer than a month. And we all need to be very alert and very aware of what is going on around us, as well as what's going on inside of us. Because it's like everybody's, and I do feel this, it's sort of like a race. So what I'm getting is the people who find their balance and walk away from things that no longer serve them, because there is going to be lots of temptation, lots of playing, lots of, well, if I'm going to go, then I might as well get me some before I go. Well, there's going to be a problem with dis-ease in the body, guys. In a lot of bodies. So if you're on the trajectory of getting as much as you can before you go, you may get as much as you can. I'm just going to be 100 for real with you here. You may, if you do not cut out these energies that are affecting your vibe, that are affecting you in a way that makes you feel lack. Like, you know, I ain't got nobody, so I gotta hurry up and get somebody before, you know, shit hits the fan, or you know, those kind of energies. Yeah, you kind of need to get out of that energy and be in the Queen of Swords. I know it's an unemotional energy, but if you don't self-care right now, you will be sorry for it by the end of November. It is vitally important for you not to betray yourself, okay, with your emotions, especially. Being someone who helps others move forward is what is needed right now. Because you feeling like you're in suspended animation is bullshit. It's a lie. And it's being done on purpose. Understand this. Because anybody who takes back their power becomes a target. Because we're not supposed to teach that. We're supposed to teach you to be victims of your circumstances. No. If you feel like you're in a bad relationship and you need to leave, leave. Leave. Maybe that's easier said than done for some. But for me, rather than be abused, misused, and treated badly, and all my dreams squashed, I'd rather have no home at all. But that's me. I'm not doing great financially either. I'm going to have to downsize too. Rather downsize than be codependent on another energy that will do nothing but make me upset, sad, scared, abused, a victim. I would rather be the monad that I am now than put myself in a position that keeps me stuck. Because you are, you know, whether you know it or not, unless you're in jail, literal jail. You are not stuck. Walk away from these energies. They're not good for you. Walk away from the temptations of all that glitters is gold, because it is not. You are the gold. You are the alchemist that changes this energy no matter what. Your universe is inside you. And if that's disrupted and deharmonized and destabilized, it's because you allow it. Now, like I said, cell phones, put them away. Put them away from you. Turn them off. Because that is being used right now to mess with everybody's vibe. I know for a fact, because after yesterday, and I didn't have it on most of the day, I feel better. I didn't for like 4 days. So I noticed the difference. We're going to get some more information about the Nine of Cups and the star energy. Ten of Cups, the Devil, the King of Cups, and the Star again. So this could even be past life for some of you. Something that you felt was your emotional fulfillment is toxic. It's attached to codependency and the devil. It's obsessive. It's controlling. It's Saturn. And Saturn is going its last round right now in Capricorn. Capricorn. It's trying to keep you from seeing that healing, trying to keep you from making the right moves and feeling restricted and feeling like you can't do anything about your situation. King of Cups and the Star again. You absolutely can. No matter, this is Aquarius energy. Saturn is going into Aquarius on November 4th. Your love of those you love without hanging on for dear life. Because some are going to choose to leave, you guys. And there ain't, it's not your choice. Okay? So, right now, that decision is being made on an individual level and a soul level for each and every individual on the planet. By Saturn in Aquarius on the 4th of November. That will be in full swing until about November 23rd. Okay? So, I'm not trying to sound coarse. I'm not trying to sound harsh. I'm trying to give you the skivvy here. So, maybe if you're not ready to go, you get a new beginning by the end of November, beginning of December. A passionate one at that. Alright? Like I said, Saturn is restricting everyone right now, and it's being felt on a global level. Work, home life, everything. But it's bullshit. It's somebody trying to steal your light. And that is the powers that be. I mean, I don't even know who the powers that be are, because it's not the fake people you see in government. So I don't know who all these people are that are really controlling the narrative. Dark entities, dark energies that want to see everybody fighting and arguing. But this is where it comes to every single time. Every time we go through these energies, it's destruction. Okay? This kind of a celestial event over the course of the next couple of months up until next year. April, we have Uranus square, I think Saturn. No, it's Jupiter. That's a once in 84 year process. Most of you are not that old. So it's a one-time deal that you get to shake shit up in your life. Eight of Swords, I'm telling you. This is more in your head than it is in your reality. And I feel like you're hiding from it. You're hiding from the conflict, and you're misering. I've got to prepare. Well, let me tell you something about preparing. When I was in Ohio, before I left and went to California, I had everything. I had stocked food, I had stocked water, I had everything that I could possibly need. And I got kicked out the nest. Where was I going to take all that stuff with no other place to go? What if it would have caught on fire and I would have lost everything? This is the question you really need to ask yourself. Because this solar eclipse is going to be brutal. Find balance in the world. Find balance in chaos. Like I said, the solar eclipse is going to bring back every single thing that you ever felt either inferior for, or not good enough, or, your insecurities are going to be full-blown. The best thing for you to do during Sagittarius season is to enlighten yourself and find balance, even if you don't know where you're going. Because what's being propagated to you and keeping you stuck in limbo is a lie. It is done on purpose so you do not find your power. You will find your power as long as you're looking for it. But you can't find it outside of you. You gotta look inward here. You have to look inside. You will find your answers by enlightening yourself to each and every energy that's happening on the planet right now, and understanding what it means to have true strength. Those in power are using their strength, abusing it. To kill people's hope of ever having a new beginning. And as long as they can keep you in limbo, they're winning. As long as you allow these energies to keep you stuck in your head, trying to figure out how you're going to survive, what you're going to do. And I do feel like this, this Saturn in Capricorn, I think it's in Capricorn. Is it in Capricorn? Yeah, because it goes into Aquarius next. It's really restricting you. It's restricting family energy. It's restricting your love life. It is restricting so many things. Now, this reading will not stretch past the November 21st, yeah. And this is what I'm saying, guys. I just told you what I had to deal with. I lost everything that I had stocked, everything that I had preparing myself to survive whatever was to come. And I was just dumped out. And all of that was taken away from me without power, including my own personal things, because, I had to get somebody else to go empty my apartment, and I still haven't gotten my things back. So understand that attachment here is not your ally. It is not your ally. All that does is keep you in limbo and keep you from moving on. You have to let go and let it be over so you can grow, so you can see the bigger picture here, which is your own growth, your own magic, your own self-care. This is really going to be important over the next month, guys. Health, well-being, and keeping your temper in check through these energies, because I got mad several times and it was brutal on my health. Getting upset, getting frustrated, getting mad, it was brutal. Working together and moving forward. In truth. Not in the bullshit that is being fed to you on a daily basis. And I understand that people are watching this like a hawk. It's like they can't take their eyes off of it. Your best bet would be to take your eyes off the agenda. At least put your phone down. Put it away. You are going to be tempted with some kind of a collaboration or some kind of a relationship if you're not in one. If you are in one, you can you'll be doing all right. And something's going to present itself as everything you could ever want because of loneliness. Not because it's really what you want, but because you're lonely and dissatisfied, and this is where they prey upon, your energy and try to knock you off balance. So, this could also be somebody coming to apologize. Somebody who wants to heal things with you that may have left you out in the cold before. Understand that there are agents in the matrix here. And these agents do not want to see the union between the masculine and the feminine. So you got this death card right in the middle of it. Mars and Scorpio. So if you are in a relationship and you're having troubles, it's because of these energies. It's not because of each other. Look up Schumann resonance and what's going on. You're being disrupted. Okay? Your field of energy is being disrupted because certain things in the world want to stop you from being in your power, from magically delicious, for trying to keep moving forward and manifesting no matter what, even if it hurts. Okay? Because like I said, there's going to be probably a big celebration by the end of this But you have to hang in there. You have to do what is best for you, and you have to fight. You have to fight. You have to fight for your life right now, and everybody does. And that comes with self-care. That means taking care of both the masculine and feminine inside. And letting your kundalini rise. It can be very painful. I'm going through a lot of carpal tunnel issues with my left hand. And I'm looking for remedies. And I'm going to get me a brace, of course. But I'm looking for remedies to try to help myself, to try to fix myself. Because that's what we're supposed to be doing. And the world is keeping us distracted. It is a big distraction to keep you in limbo and to keep you stuck and from moving forward. This is now time. Okay? 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, the Hanged Man, and Sagittarius energy with the Temperance. Earth angels. You are all powerful beings. Powerful spiritual beings. Angels. And the restriction is real, and that restriction wants to bind you. It wants to bind you all up in your head so you don't move forward. So you don't keep continuing on a path that's best suited for you. You keep rehashing and reliving old wounds, old memories. And this is where a lot of people will be through this transit. They will be concentrating on the betrayals and the pain. And that ain't going to get you nowhere. But led around by a magician who is manipulating and manifesting for you instead of you doing it yourself. You going to keep allowing this, or you going to end it? You going to take back your power? Or are you going to let somebody manipulate that for you? That's the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. People don't say that they want me to call these cards out because they don't know the deck. The deck is Gregory Scott. And they're very, very depictive of the real energies that these represent. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles is like, well, I'll eventually come to you and give you what you want. But it's a trick. It's like, well, wait. We're not waiting anymore. But don't concentrate on these 3 cups here. Concentrate on what the divine is handing you. And this is what the divine is handing you. Transformation. Magic. A way to keep going forward in the Chariot energy. And heal the divine masculine and the divine feminine within. This is a chance of a lifetime, guys. You can either let these energies manifest for you, or you can manifest them directly in a way that is more conducive to what you want. And not settle for less. Don't settle for less. Because a lot of things, like I said, a lot of people are going to hurry up and wait right now. They're going to hurry up and wait because it's a belief system. It's all a belief system. And in keeping yourself stuck and stagnant because you're afraid to lose something is the main energy that's keeping you suppressed. That is Saturn. Or Satan. Whatever you want to call it. Look at this. Okay? What is keeping you bound here that isn't of your highest good, that isn't your wish? I understand people have families and children to take care of and that sort of thing. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your emotional fulfillment. What makes your heart sing? Because right now, that's being restricted. With the star energy here twice, that's telling me Saturn in Aquarius is going to help you break free. Or it's going to keep you stuck. You got to find balance in it. You got to find the balance. In order to keep yourself out of the 7 and the 8 of Swords, you've got to enlighten yourself to how you're going to maneuver these energies. That is the now time. Then we move on and walk away from what no longer serves us, whatever that might be that's been playing us and plaguing us this whole time, keeping us confused, in a mode of lack, like I don't have enough love, I don't have enough. Like I said, there is no way to prepare for this. A 0 point is coming to where things and certain energies are just not going to be important anymore. Work with your spirit guides. Work with your truth. And don't apologize for that. This is all about Aquarian energy. Do not apologize for doing what makes you happy, which could be as little as a gardening project. Don't apologize for it. Do what's right for you and transform yourself into the magician by marrying the energies of the masculine and the divine feminine, and a healing that takes place. Alright? Ooh, we got helicopters around us. Yeah, guys, we're all targets. Anybody who tries to help the collective is all a target. Every one of us, we're all targets. And if you're not keeping everybody in fight or flight mode, you're like a super target. If you're teaching people how to heal and how to move through these challenges. Partnerships and alliance are going to be very, very important here. For all of us to be able to understand that we are all one and use our intuition and how we love, or how we can love in an unconditional manner despite the obstacles and challenge we are going to face. The universe says, alright, we got to do this. Even if you don't want to do this, you're still going to have to do this. You're being forced to do it. Mars and Scorpio. Before Saturn goes into Aquarius. Whether you feel that you should be doing it or should not be doing it is entirely up to you. You don't have to do it, but you're going to stay in that 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords, Hangman energy if you don't try to balance out these energies. Yeah, and get grounded. Be unapologetic about who you are. Make your choice. Express yourself and let go of the outcome. Because this is all about all of us. This is about all of us. The collective. Yeah, this is all about expansion. There is the star again. Get grounded. This is the time to get grounded. This is the time to get balanced. And remember who you are and what you got to offer this world. On the whole, if you stay here, and again, I got intuition. If you stay in this energy, that energy can possibly take you in a different direction than what I'm trying to help you with now. Stop giving your power away and reclaim your body. I will be going through some, in another video, some helpful strategies for sleep and what you might need to do, what I needed to do that may help you. I don't know, you know. You need rest. You're not going to find balance without this. It is time for a rebirth. So breathe. In through the nose. And I mean let it all out. And then do it as many times as you need to do it to come back to center. Like I said, you are reclaiming the body. And you need a moment of stillness. And you also need to cleanse and release, which means of vibrations. And I mean, you can cleanse all day long with the toxic chemicals and pulling everything out your body. But if this ain't cleansed and this ain't cleansed, it don't do you any good to cleanse the rest of your body. Because that's what runs your body, is your brain and your heart. And having the courage, Leo energy, to keep going no matter what. Look at the lightning bolts on her hands. Bitches. Like I said, I'm not saying this is going to be easy, because it's not. What I'm saying is you can change it by allowing your intuition to guide you, your heart to feel what it needs to feel. Cry if it needs to cry. Scream at the universe if it needs to scream. Feel that shit and let it go. I cried for 3 days, guys. No reason. But I feel everything. So I feel the weight of the world. Like Atlas. You know? Yeah. And it makes me sad. It makes me cry. It makes me depressed. And then after October 4th, this thing was affecting my vibes so bad. I was so frustrated. For like 3 days. Till I figured out that was the problem. Put your phones away. See the beauty in life. Stop being so obsessive about what's going on in the world, because it's preventing you from healing. It's preventing you from working on yourself. And it's, you know, it's a way to keep you from finding your power. And as long as you let it, angels, my army of angels, it will continue to do so until you drop it. and stand in your ultimate power with no confusion. Alchemize that shit. Instead of being life's bitch, make life your bitch. Even if it's not gonna, like I said, it's not gonna be easy. There's gonna be plenty of obstacles, plenty of challenges, and plenty of things you've got to get past, plenty of towers. But it is up to you to get past it. It's not up to the guy next door. It's not up to your spouse. It's not up to your kids. It's up to you to find the peace through the chaos, stillness that you need in order to think straight. Because, yes, you will be tempted not to stand in your power. You will be tempted, you will be pushed very, very hard. If you give in to these energies, you will remain in this energy. And you will stay confused, and you will keep experiencing obstacles after obstacles with no balance. With no balance. That is your free will choice. We may not have a lot of other free choices in this world, but how you perceive and how you receive and how you project is going to make all the difference in the world. It's going to make all the difference for what's to come. So like I said, if you want that star, if you want that healing, if you want to alchemize your life into what it is that makes your heart sing, you have to have the courage to stand in your own power and manifest it and alchemize it. No, despite what else is going on in the world. Look, she's tending to her garden. Self-care. And not paying attention to what everybody else is doing. Because what everybody else is doing is falling for the lie. People who don't follow tarot, people who don't follow astrology, they're falling for the lie. Which means that you have no power. You're powerless against whatever's going on. Horseshit. You have the still small voice within that tells you exactly what time of day it is. And you can choose to let somebody manifest for you. Or you can choose to manifest your own interest. Now the Keeper of the Scales came out upside down. This is the axis of Aries and Libra and the south, north and south nodes. So this, is it fair? No, it's not. It's not fair. Because you don't have the control at the wheel of the world. So no, it's not going to be fair. Not on that level. You have to decide what's fair for you. And go with that. And I don't mean become a criminal. I mean stand in your integrity and be who you were always meant to be. Which is a light and an example to the rest of the world. This says events are turning your life upside down. And you may be dizzy and confused. Are you feeling that life is unfair for you right now? Do you believe others are getting ahead and leaving you behind? Could your ego be throwing things off? Your pride and self-centeredness may be weighing down the scales. Another message could pertain to the behavior of others throwing your life out of whack? Are you around drama that causes you to become ungrounded or caught up in it? The keeper of the scale says that it's time to take a break. Do whatever is necessary to bring yourself back into balance. Temperance. Let go of all people, behaviors, or conditions that bring you into disharmony. You will be very grateful when balance is restored and you're off the roller coaster, because this is what it is, guys. This energy is a roller coaster. And you could choose to go down the hill like, ah, or let's do this. You can choose that. You don't have to be bound by your circumstances. Remember, what goes around comes around. Justice will be served, one way or another. So have the courage to stand in your power, warriors. Have the courage to be you, to be the best you can be, to help everybody else be the best them they can be. We have the Desert Prince as an ally. 55. So this is change. This is big changes. Big changes. And like I said, it is your perspective on how you're going to see this. Are you going to accept the challenge, or are you going to fold? It says, when you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. The plant life that exists in the desert environment is well defended. With little, tough and succulent, even though it gets little or no water. In spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. Be tough, have courage, and dare to dream no matter what the circumstances. It may seem to be a hard time, but not only will you survive, you will thrive. In spite of conditions, you'll succeed. Dry spells are also true tests of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what is your most precious dreams, and watch miracles manifest. Watch them manifest. Do not settle for something just because you don't think you have any other choice. You always got a choice. Like I said, it's all a matter of perspective. You're going to go down the hill going, woohoo! Or are you going to go down the hill going, oh my God! That choice is always up to you. Alright? Well, that's going to be it, my angels and warriors. I will be doing readings for Scorpio and Pisces. This is a general collective reading. I do hope it helps somebody out there. And remember, we attract what we are. Take care. Bye for now.